Hey everybody, welcome back for some more War Thunder. Today is another air battle. It's a squad with one of my subscribers. He is a different name from in-game as he is on YouTube, so I'll let him identify himself on YouTube if he wants. You've actually seen him before in a squad with me once. It's in my M60 simulator battle video from sometime last year. I'll put a link to it in the description. So, as you can see, this was in the middle of a Golden Eagle wager for me from last week sometime. And I had been playing tanks, got disgusted with tanks, and decided, alright, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to start playing planes. And then I thought, I have all these Golden Eagle wagers stacked up. I might as well use some of them. So in the middle of it, I ran into Ironclad in a battle, and then we decided to squad up because I think we were either both flying 154s, or he was in a 154 and I was in an HE-219. At any rate, we squatted up and both were flying Ta154s, so this battle went particularly well for the both of us, as you'll see, or as you already saw with the title. And I was doing relatively decently well with my Golden Eagle wager so far. I believe I was on, I have completed 3 stages of it so far, up to this battle. So it wasn't too bad, actually, so far. And I didn't cut any of the initial battle travel out here, but I do, at one point I returned to base and land and rearm and repair and take off again, and I trimmed all that out, so this video didn't end up being too long. So you can see one of the interesting things about flying at the 4.0 to 4.7-ish range where the Ta and the HE-219 are is you actually see people flying Ju-87s. And you definitely see people flying BV-238s. You see a lot of those. And like I said in the squad chat, you get to the MiG-15 a little faster than you get to the... Or rather, you get the German MiG-15 faster than you get to the Russian MiG-15, so... That's what I was talking about there. And we'll encounter enemies here in just a moment. I will say again that I really do enjoy flying this Ta-154 and the HE-219, although it's a little tough to get the nose around on target if you're in some kind of a turning fight, which obviously you're not supposed to get into, but they happen. Oh, and before I forget, big congratulations to Coach Boeheim on his 1,000th win yesterday, no matter what the NCAA says. 1,000 wins, 1,000 losses dealt to enemy teams, because the NCAA doesn't vacate your losses, so... If you guys don't know what I'm talking about there, don't worry about it. Suffice to say, it's where my name comes from, actually, is the Syracuse Orange men's college basketball team. And there's enemy contact, finally. It's going to be some bombers, and it's a bomber squad. And boy, that's something else you don't get at high tiers either. Exactly what the Ta-154 is meant for. Going out in heavy fighter striking bombers. And there's a PE-2 off to the right. Remember him for later. But the B-25 and 2 Year 2 squad is what we're concentrating on right now. I was going to go after the Year 2 initially, and then decided he's diving away, I better keep my altitude while I've got it and go after this B-25 who was screaming past. Can always dive later. Although I'm diving now to come up underneath the B-25 and hit him where he doesn't have a belly gunner. Which is my recommended method of attack for B-25s, although he did dive as well and kind of took my attack away. But... he hits me pretty good with his gunner, tail gunner, sets me on fire. The trick here is to cut your engines off and go into a dive. Doesn't work all the time, happened to work for me this time, and it also happened to point me right at a Year 2 who was going down. Now I knew he'd been shot up by my squad mate, by Ironclad, so I'm trying to just plink him a little here and get an assist on him. And then his fire went out right as I shot there, and I set him on fire again, and I felt terrible because I thought for sure I just stole a kill from my squad mate. I thought, oh no, he's going down. I stole a kill. And as it turned out, thankfully, Ironclad got the first crit on him, and somehow he got the kill. So, thank God, because I thought I'd stole him. But there's a kill and an assist for me, and a kill for Ironclad so far. Pretty good start, although I did take some severe enough damage that I needed to get back home and land. Now, I didn't trim out the landing just because it's kind of funny. Otherwise, I would have already cut out and just cut back up to when I was airborne again and just told you guys I went home, landed, rearmed, repaired, took off again.
We have taken the initiative.
I should have actually just skipped ahead to the actual landing, but oh well. It doesn't take that long. This whole video is not that long anyway. Also, I kind of made this video also just to prove to you guys that not all of my videos are an hour and a half long, so for those of you who complained about how long the first 10s are, even though I give you the times of all the individual battles in the description, so you can skip the ones where I don't get any kills, or the ones that take 15 minutes, etc. Alright, so we got a little bit of a drag situation going on here with one engine out. Well, it's not quite out, but it's definitely not working to full capacity. And there's kind of a funny, unexpected moment here with without doing the cockpit view with working gear indicators. There's a little bit of a surprise waiting for me here. Quite a bit of a drag situation going on with the right wing. So as far as I can tell here, the gear is good. Cut the engines because that kind of removes the drag problem. And it turns out my nose gear wasn't as existent as I thought it was. Thankfully though, I came in low enough and low and soft enough and didn't catch the bottom of the ski jump hill there, so it was alright. I rearmed, repaired, got airborne again. I skipped out everything in the transit until Ironclad got his second kill there. So there's 2 kills for him. Pretty good battle so far. So right now I'm kind of split in between the 2 P-47s over to the left and where Ironclad is off to the right, because I'm waiting to see if he needs help. Because I'm going to go help my squad mate first if I got the opportunity. And there's Ironclad's 3rd kill of the battle. Real nice game for him there.
Somebody attack him.
So right now there are 3 enemies left because one of those P-47s over to the left just got taken out. So I'm going to find out from Ironclad if he needs any help. He's going to tell me no. And I'm going to immediately turn and burn as hard as I can for that P-47 to help out with the other Ta154 over there to the left who's in trouble. I was having a little trouble with the engines getting hot too, so I was alternating between WEP and just dry power here. Mill power as it is.
Launching an attack.
So I'm coming in as fast as I can now to try to get over to help the Geek Marine 72 with the Ta154 over here. And that PE2 from the very beginning of the battle that I told you remember for later, he's one of the 2 players that are left now. There's an IL2 out there, but he either crashed already or he's going to crash, I forget. But he crashes out and he's done, so there's this P-47 and a PE2 left. And I'm going as fast as I can while nursing my engines so they don't overheat, so I have a little bit of WEP left over if I have to get into a fight with this P-47. Okay, the IL-2 has not crashed yet, but Cedar is the IL-2 on the other team. He's going to crash out. And the only thing I don't like and I miss about using my joystick is I could keep WEP going with... I know you can toggle WEP on and off, but I don't want to. But I could keep WEP on with just pushing my throttle all the way forward, and I wouldn't... I could type at the same time. I could also steer and control my airplane at the same time as typing, but... Now, I'm particularly proud of the attack that I pulled off on this P-47 here. It takes me a little bit of shooting to do it, but still. Coming in almost totally inverted and leading him along his path. And I caught his pilot as he was making an attack run on my fellow Ta154 there. I end up pulling around a little too hard and lose control, but the good thing is there's the IL-2 just crashed right there. And unfortunately, my brother Ta154 there was too fully damaged, and I didn't quite save him, but oh well. Like I said, I was pretty proud of the shot I pulled off there inverted. But that was my second kill of the battle. Just couldn't quite get there fast enough. Now, if I'd have known from the start that I could have gotten there, he was all the threat that was left, and I could have gotten there, and I might have gotten there in time to save him. But then, of course, I also might have got there in time to go head-on with a P-47, so... Anyway, I skipped forward to the transit to the P-2 here, who's coming head-on at me as he was trying to make attacks on the BB-238. Knocked him out in the head-on, and just barely got myself around out of the way of his wreckage there. And that was 3 kills for each of us in our squad, and the final kill of the battle. And Ironclad was having a lot of trouble making it back to his back to the airfield on one engine, and just barely doesn't make it and crashes right at the end of the battle. But that's it. So here come the final results. 3 kills and an assist for myself, 3 kills for my squad mate, 83,000 83,000 lions for a total payout. There we go, second and third place for our squad. Not too bad at all. 3 TA-154s on the top of the team. There's the kill feed. There's my mission awards, and that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this nice little short video. See you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Don't forget to check out my social media links in the description, and we'll see you guys when you come back for another War Thunder video.